This is my double G Gucci Marmot shoulder bag. It is a crossbody in a crossbody only, and I bought this bag in March of 2021. So I've had it for quite a few years now. This is my first in boutique purchase, and I wanted to give you guys an update on the wear and tear, if I still really like it, what I plan to do with it, if I still use it, let you know all the details. Some of these are still floating around secondhand. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Lexi. If not, welcome back. I like to talk luxury and designer goods so that I can help you make a more informed purchase, as these are generally quite expensive. So if you're a researcher like me, make sure to tune in. You can learn more about this purse and maybe get interested. I like to put out videos every Tuesday morning. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Forget to hit like on this video. So let's dive in. I bought this in March of 2021. I bought it from the Gucci boutique inside the Holt Renfrew downtown. To be honest, it was one of the cheapest bags. I really liked Gucci at the time. It was also a little bit more popular. It's gone through a lot of creative directors recently. I have to say, it's not nearly as popular right now. When I bought this was back when you couldn't get like the double G belt. And so Gucci was in a very different era, and I really wanted this bag. I think honestly it's a fantastic size. It's not too big, not too small. And at the time I was really into crossbody. Not really my style right now, but let me go through a little bit more on the specs of the bag, and I really want to give you an idea on the wear and tear and how it's held up for the past, what is that, 3.5 years now? 4.5 years. So now these babies, if you wanted to buy them pre-loved, run from about $1,000 to $1,600 depending on where you're looking. I would say $1,600 is way too much. You should be looking at getting around $1,200 for this thing. It was $1,250 Canadian new, and I had to order this one in. They're very commonly actually in full leather. So this one was less expensive because it is this kind of it's not canvas because it's not that coated, but it's the fabric. And so this one was cheaper than the leather ones. And I'm actually really happy I got the non full leather just because I want to tell you a bit more about the wear and tear. And it'll probably come out why I'm happy I didn't get the full leather. This is the small size, and Gucci lists this as 9.5 by 5 by 3 inches. So I'm just going to measure really quickly to give you guys an idea. So the width is, so this has got all the original stuffing in it. And I would say it's closer to 9.5 inches full. Depth is 3 inches. And then the height, I would say, yeah, it's close to 5. So it's a little bit wider than I think that the Gucci, oh, pardon me, they say it's 9.5. So yes, it's bang on. The measurements are great. There's no external pockets on this. The only thing you have is the Gucci double G on the front, the Marmot. And then it's this kind of quilted fabric here. And then it's leather detailing all around the trim. It's gold hardware. So you've got this nice tassel pull. It's actually really nice to have this large tassel because it does make it a lot easier to get in and out of. You've got a nice big zipper. It's got the gold hardware details on the crossbody strap. This is not removable. The strap stays, and it is only crossbody length. So there are 5 holes. I currently have it in the second longest position, and it's just a push pin style change. It's got the double loops, and I don't think it would be too bad if you had it on the shortest length. It would still kind of cover, but I would see that this could end up curling. The end could end up curling, which is why I'm pretty sure I put it on one of the shorter straps. So this can only really be worn crossbody. If you were to buy a second strap, you could wear it shoulder, I guess, but then you would still have this on there because there is no option to take it off. It's attached at the D-rings at the side. So if I were to open the bag, which is currently stuffed, I still have the dust bag, the receipt, the box, the ribbon, all of it, which is nice. I keep everything. So inside it's got the suede, microfiber interior, and it's got one pocket. There's no zip. Again, this was the bottom purse. Like, this was kind of the cheapest purse you could buy at Gucci at the time. So underneath, You have the leather with the embossing on for the Gucci, and under will be the serial number. There is also a pull tab that has a QR code. I wonder if you could even scan it, because this would have been a long time ago for a QR code. And then it's got the tag inside. It has the double lining. As you can see, the suede interior just come, or the microfiber, pardon me, can come out if you want. This, though, I have to say, the thing I love the most about this bag is it fits everything. I'm so happy with the amount that this fits. So I'm going to show you what we can fit in this bag. So I am not currently using this bag. Right now I'm using my Lady Dior, the pink one with all the charms. I'll link it above if you're interested in learning more about this bag. I've got two Lady Dior's, but this is my fun charm bag. I get so many compliments on this bag with the charms. It's actually unreal. If I were to try and fill this, I'll put my key pouch, which has got my gift cards. I've got my wallet. Again, love this. It's the pocket organizer from Louis Vuitton. It's one of the limited edition releases. So if you're interested, I can also link that above. Generally take that. I've got a little Lululemon pouch, which has, keys, lip glosses, all that kind of thing. It's pretty heavy, if I'm being honest. So stick that in there. I have also got another little pouch that's got a bit more necessities like tissues, hand sanitizer, stuff like that. Headphones, keys, because it fell out of my pouch. And then no sunglasses in there. But you can see that that fits all very comfortably. So yes, I would still fit my iPhone in there, and then I could easily rest a sunglasses case on top. So it does, given its compact size, fit a ton. I use the shit out of this bag. When I say I use it, I use this every day for 2 years. Like, this was just my bag. I wasn't changing out. Everything went in here. I didn't baby this. I also wanted to get one of the less expensive bags because I just wanted to beat it. I wanted to just use it and love it and not care about having to resell it or anything like that. I have not babied this at all. I probably should have cared a little bit more for it. But let's give you an honest review of the condition of it after having done and used it so much. Like, of all my purses, this got the number one wear. There's a couple things I want to mention about this bag. On the corners, there is a little bit of wear on the leather. This is to be expected given how much I've used it, and it's not actually as bad as I recall. I don't know if you can see any of that detail. It's really not that bad. The fabric is amazing. There is nothing wrong with the stitching. There's no fraying, no nothing. The fabric is looking crisp. It looks like the day I got it. The other thing I don't like about this one, this is like a very warm undertone beige. And I also have a pair of Gucci sneakers, the Ace sneakers, but they're the cool tone. So I can't wear them together because it's so obvious how different the undertones are. And I was really hoping I could, because I bought the shoes secondhand. I was really hoping I could wear them, but it doesn't seem to be working out. And you know what? That's okay. I'll just have to wear them separately. This Gucci, the double G, you can see that there's wear on it right at the front. It's kind of losing some of the tonal hardware. And that's the biggest thing about this bag. So the straps, the chain here are fine. But if you look at like the D-ring or the zipper, there's clear fading on the zipper. And that's just through use. And then hopefully you can see that there's, yeah. So that's pretty disappointing. Just given that it's not like this is a 30-year-old bag. And when I say I beat it around, it's not like I sat it in water or dumped things in it or anything like that. So let me get my items back out. Okay, so now for the inside, I do have some spotting from having items inside of it, microfiber. I probably could clean it, and I probably should. But the microfiber quality is looking really good. The stitching is really nice. Again, there's no fraying at any point in any of the stitching. The leather, the detailing, all of that is looking really good. The biggest thing is the wear on the hardware. That's what I have to say, is that how much the zipper has worn down. And it's a little disappointing. I also wonder if I could get some of this repaired, like maybe potentially the corners. and I could do some good cleaning on the inside. But you know what? For the price, given it was relatively inexpensive, this is not an expensive designer purse. As compared to a lot of them, I've been pretty happy with it. Again, I just don't really use it much anymore because I'm not a big crossbody person. I would like to start using it more, and I think I will, but I've actually been trying to sell it. Now, I haven't gotten what I would want for it just because for the prices that I think I could get for it, I'll just keep it. It's still a nice purse, and then this way I kind of always have one that I'm not too fussed about. I feel like I say that all the time is I don't like fussy purses, but then I still fuss over them. Whichever, I still think I'm happy with it. If I could sell it for a half decent price, then, you know, like 800 bucks. If I were to get 800 bucks for it, I think I'd sell it, but past that, it's just worth keeping. It is a really nice bag, and it's also really great in winter. I do tend to go more crossbody in winter just because the big poofy jackets of living in Canada, and I'm somebody who loves a puffer or a big thick wool coat. So getting this over or over my shoulder is so much easier than you having like a small little handle or carrying like a top handle one. If you know, if it's snowing out and you got to put your purse down, all of a sudden you're shoving it under your arm. So this is a little bit more hands free when it's crossbody. Overall, I'd say I like the purse. This is not one I would say if you can find it used and get a good price for the Marmots, then go for it. I'm not saying this isn't a good purse. However, I would say that there are other options that I would probably gravitate towards first. This did me well, it treated me well, but I think that kind of time has moved on. I'll be very interested to see what comes out of Gucci now that they have a new creative director. But for now, I'll probably just keep it in my collection and see how the times roll. You never know when these come back. I've heard maximalism is swinging back. I never could go quiet luxury, and that's okay because that's my style and I shouldn't just follow trends. But I am excited that I can go a little bit flashier and still feel fresh. Yeah, let me know what you think. Do you have a purse that you really loved when you got it and has kind of faded on you? That's kind of where I am with this one. And let me know in the comments below what that purse was. If not, I'd love to see you back here again next Tuesday. And if you haven't seen this video, check it out. Thanks.